If you've been following me for any amount of time, you'll know that my driving force is to help people improve their relationships with their bodies and their intuition, but their bodies. All of that's intertwined. And the reason for that is my own journey with my own body, with my own intuition, with all the discovery that I've been doing over the last, I'd say 10 plus years in my own life. And all of it has been around the pursuit for answers in the area of health and wellness. And if there's anything that I've learned over this last little bit here, it is about the multifaceted and multi-layered approach that is needed to really, really get the transformation and the change and the balance and the harmony that we are looking for in our lives. It is multifaceted, it is multi-layered. There is no one size fits all approach, and there are many, many, many different aspects that we need to look at when we're transforming our lives, mind, body, and spirit. So for that reason, I work with clients to work on multiple levels in their health and healing and wellness journeys. And over the years, there are some things that I've done personally and I've worked with clients to do that really, really get to the core of what's going on. So taking inventory of what's going on and why things are happening. And the reason for this is because we become radically honest with ourselves and we are willing to start looking at some information and asking some critical questions about what is going in our lives, what is going on in our lives, and why. Always important, why. What is going on and why? So to start to ask these questions, we need to be able to collect some data. And there are a number of ways to collect this data. I know I've done this in the form of Post-it notes. I've done it in the form of journals. I've done it in the form of just random sheets of paper on my desk, just whatever is convenient. But I do know that it is helpful to have all the pieces in one central location so you can track over time and just not only see your progress, but also see what's working, what's not, and where to make changes. So for that reason, I'm super duper excited to introduce you to my newest journal, one of my newest journals. It is called I Am Well, and it's a 60-day journal to get your mind, body, and spirit back in sync. Why is it titled I Am Well? Well, we are. At our core, we are well. We have some layers of things on top of well, but at the end of the day, we are always well. So it's just a matter of getting some data, asking some questions, and then making some decisions and some choices with the data that we were able to gather. So as I stated, this is a multifaceted, multi-layered journey. So that is why in this journal, it invites you to start to become radically honest with yourself, with your mind, with your body, with your spirit. So in it, you'll find daily tracking where morning, afternoon, and evening, 7 days a week, you are prompted to check in with yourself about how your sleep was. What is on your mind as you start the day? What is your emotional state? What's your mental state? What is one thing that you would love to do today and why? Why are you excited to get out of the bed? And a morning affirmation, if there's a mantra, if there's an affirmation or a statement that you would say to motivate yourself when things might go awry at any point during the day. throughout the day, we're going to eat, right? We're going to eat and we're going to move. So you are prompted to track your food and your movement and your water. Of course, we have to hydrate, so we're going to track our water as well. But tracking your food, your mood, your movement, your water, and then just checking in with your body. Am I feeling any aches, any pains? Is anything feeling stiff where it wasn't last night or the day before? Really, really checking in each day with your mind, with your body, with your kind of overall spirit. And then in the evening, before you go to bed, reflecting on the day. How did you feel about the day and why? What worked, what didn't? What are you proud of yourself for? What is something that you can work on or improve? What would you like to release from the day that you don't want to take into your sleep state, that you don't want to take into tomorrow? So each day you are invited to do a morning and evening check-in with some food in the middle, some movement in the middle. And then at the end of each week, you are invited to do a weekly wrap-up, a weekly summary. And it's really taking stock of how did you feel about the week? And you're prompted for specific emotions. What worked? What didn't? What are you grateful for? What would you like to improve? How did your movement and exercise go? What worked and did not work with your food? What are things that you did for yourself, just for yourself in that week? And why is that important to you? So all of these things are asking you to start to be very present in your day, in your body, being more present in your decision making, and being honest with yourself about what you're doing. Because if we're not going to be honest with ourselves about what we're doing, but we claim to want to make changes, there's a little bit of a disconnect, yeah? So this requires radical accountability, radical honesty with yourself for the change that you say you want to make in your life, for yourself and for others in your sphere. So you are invited to do this for 60 days, daily check-ins with a weekly summary each week for 60 days. And the goal is by the end of this 60 days, not only will you have amazing information and data to work with, but you will find that you feel better, you are more aware of what you're doing, you have more confidence in making decisions for yourself in your life because you're making informed decisions. You've been collecting all the data, you've been collecting all of the evidence, you're being real and honest with yourself, and you're starting to feel that you are more in sync in all layers. So if you are looking for a tool to help you get on track, help you get back on track, a tool that you can carry around, a tool that helps you stay accountable to yourself, that you don't have to share with anyone if you don't want to, a tool that will help you make the life changes that you are seeking to make, to connect with your body, to connect with your intuition, and really start to become that version of you that you know is underneath the surface, then this is an excellent tool for you. So, I Am Well, a 60-day journal to get your body, your mind, your spirit back in sync is available on Amazon now. And I encourage you to check it out if this is the part of the journey that you need a little bit of help with. So, check it out.